Well, my name is Reva Kibort. I came here in 1947, May 7, 1947, from Germany, a displaced person camp. Came from a family of 7 children. We were a poor family, not a wealthy family. Then in 1939, when the Germans came into Warsaw, September 1939, my father was killed right away. He was killed by a bomb. And then my mother was left with 6 children. And then in 1940, of course, during the occupation, actually the Germans were not too bad. You know, they gave us food, they gave us soup, they gave us bread. For about a whole year, it wasn't too terribly bad. Then in 1940, they said that Jewish children couldn't go to school. So I never started school. We were the lucky ones because we were sent to slave labor camps. We were not in camps where they had crematoriums. In our camp, it was strictly slave labor. When we left Poland, we came to Germany, and then we were put in a displaced person camp. So I went home. My sister was married already with a child in the displaced person camp. And I went home and I told her that I have an opportunity to go to America. And she said the only way she would let me go if my other sister would go, my sister Eda, who was 17 at the time. And 3 months later, we heard from the American consulate, and we came to America. There were women from the highest waiting for us, and they had donuts and Bismarcks and hot cocoa and everything, and we were so sick. You know, we went off the ship. We were on the ship for 9 days. We couldn't even think of food. We were so sick. And then they put us all on a bus, and they took us either Brooklyn or the Bronx. I am not sure which. And it was beautiful driving through Manhattan. It was such a beautiful sight to behold. We were in an orphanage in Chicago for about 6 weeks. Then they found a home for me. They came in one day at the orphanage and they told us that we were going to Minneapolis, and they had found a foster home for me. And for my sister, I believe she went to a boarding house. They sent me to Minneapolis also by train. And when we arrived in Minneapolis, July 2nd, 1947, a social worker by the name of Jeanette Schwartz from the Jewish Family and Children's Service was waiting for us. And she took me, I don't remember if we went by car or I think we must have gone by streetcar, because I don't remember being in a car with her. And she took me to this home, to the foster home, on 1206 Fremont, North Minneapolis. And every week she would come and check on me, and she would come take me to buy clothes or to buy shoes. Whatever I needed, they would give me. And they also gave me an allowance. I think it was $2, maybe not. I can't remember the exact amount. $2 sounds a lot in 1947. They gave me an allowance, you know, just to buy myself things like if I wanted to buy ice cream or whatever. And then I would, when I got out of Lincoln Junior High School, they signed me up for vocational high school because they wanted me to learn a trade. My social worker, Jeanette Schwartz, was wonderful to me. And really, they tried their best that they knew how. Thank God that we have the Jewish Family and Children's Service.